Ready, hot!
In the game you have coming up, correcting the mistakes you try to correct every week, and I guess perhaps there are more this week to correct, but is it correcting those mistakes, or is it just being in the right frame of mind considering what's been lost?
It's both. It's being in the right frame of mind to do the work to get yourself prepared, then to play well, and you still have to go out and execute and make improvement through the week in practice to demonstrate it Saturday, but so it's both.
Do you feel you have a sense of how they'll respond, not to the execution part, but the being ready part?
Yeah, I do. I thought yesterday they were really good and how they practiced, and I expect them to have a good week.
Did you have a choice to play this week or be off this week?
We had a choice to be off.
Why did you choose to play?
I just feel late in the year. It's I like to be playing, going into the last game, and that was been our strategy even through leading up to these other championship weekends that we've had. I don't know if this is right. I want to say the only time we lost one was when we had a week off, when we lost to Kansas State, when we had 2 weeks to prepare for it. All the other championships, I believe, we played Thanksgiving weekend and we won them. So it's my feeling that late in the year, at least for us, we felt better just getting back on the field.
Would you like to play the same team every Thanksgiving and develop some kind of tradition, or would you be okay with playing someone different in the new Big 12?
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that, but I don't know. I'd have to, you have to see how it lines up with everyone else, and I don't think it matters, to be honest with you. We already got, you're talking about all the rivalries. We have Oklahoma State championship weekend, and then you have Texas, and you want another rivalry before we go to Oklahoma State. How many you want? So.
To that end, can you tell us who's going to be in the Big 12 next season?
No, probably not. I don't know anything more than you guys do. I'm just trying to play Iowa State.
Is Austin Hayward working his way back onto the team?
Austin is trying to work his way back on the team. We'll see if he's going to be successful or not. He's got a ways to go.
How do you work your way back onto the team?
Oh, it just depends on, what the situation is. Just more or less in general, not in his case in specifically, but it's, it's doing what you're supposed to do off the field, attending class, tutoring, being on time, attending your weight workouts, completing them the proper way, being on time, showing up at practice, working hard, having a good attitude. Not that hard, just do what you're supposed to do and meet all your obligations.
Do you finally feel like you have a kicker that can hit from all range, from any distance? I mean, so many games this past weekend, Oregon, the Oklahoma State game, kicking game played a big role.
Yeah, we're very happy with what Michael's been doing, and really in practice he's consistent, and I just getting stronger and stronger, as he gets older and the more and more confidence he gets. So he's doing well.
Was the one he kicked there different than the others? It telling you you're okay there, because it seemed to explode off his foot. It was almost right down the middle. It just seemed like, it looked routine, but it hasn't been routine.
Well, it has been for him here, through the year, and so he's hitting it really well. In fact, truthfully, if you watch it and talk to him, the one he hit 53-4 yards at Kansas State, he didn't hit it well. He hit underneath it.
That's why I'm asking about this one.
But so he's got a good leg, and he's gonna, again, I believe he'll only get better.
What do you attribute the 2 misses against Texas Tech? Loss of fundamentals, high pressure situation.
It's hard to say,
I mean,
Same reason when you know, I would say Tiger Woods, but or whoever, a great golfer, same reason he sprays one off the tee every now and then. Just didn't quite hit it correctly.
Any update on, did Ryan have his surgery yesterday?
He did. I don't have updates today, but the message last night was everything was routine and went just as expected. So,
Where did he have that at?
he had it at Dr. James Andrews there in Alabama.
You said a few moments ago that everything checked out on Jazz, but I mean,
Well, it's just sore.
was that an indication that you'll be surprised if he doesn't play this week, or?
I guess I don't know yet, you know, so we'll just see.
Did he show you something? Because he hurt the arm, and I mean, I thought it might have been broke or something. He came back later and actually made a catch. What's that say about him?
Showed toughness and you know, showed a lot of toughness, make another tough catch, and you know, that's what you hope for.
The report last week said the BCS is talking about a lot of different things, including one, getting out of the business of slotting other bowls, just staging a national championship game at a different site other than the 4 bowls that it now rotates on, probably in Arlington. I would assume your eyes would light up at that possibility.
Absolutely. I think anything, you know, let's face it, we've been in a couple of these national championships where it's like it's a home game when you play LSU and, you know, who's right there in the Sugar Bowl. We play Florida in Florida. It's, you know, it's just naturally all the corporate tickets are out there go to those fans, and so to have something, you know, with the proximity of Dallas and a great stadium, and a great place would be, you know, sure it would. You'd like to think you'd have the fan base, you know, similar to what we've been up against a couple of times, and it makes a difference.
When you have a situation that everybody just went through where you almost didn't have a major conference in this part of the country, it seems like that would help out, you know, with the instability there's been in this region, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you would think so, and you know, I mean, I think too the steps we've taken already have really, you know, have made us strong and stronger. I don't know if stronger is the right word, but we're in a good place. I mean, let's face it. Look at what TCU's doing. Look what West Virginia's doing. I'm sitting here looking at having to play the 2 of them next year, and you're thinking, hey, that's pretty. You know, we haven't lost anything. I think, you know, when you look at the quality of teams.
You think you're playing West Virginia next year?
I don't know.
I'm not trying to be smart. I'm just digging for information.
I don't know. Honestly, I've got enough to do here trying to get ready for Iowa State, and that's it. I haven't been in. Joe would know that kind of stuff. I'm not going to determine that.
Back to the Big 12 strength. Is it? I mean, nobody's happy with you losing to Baylor, but did everybody, us and the fans perhaps, not realize just how good Baylor is?
I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, they're 7-3, right?
Well,
they're ranked.
You've also never lost to them is the biggest problem.
Yeah, well, like I said, you're talking about, you know, what kind of history have they had? That's kind of silly, really. That's a reason, you know. This isn't the old Big 8, and this isn't the years where we get, you know, we could sign 130 kids they can't sign, but whatever, you know, we get who we want. Today's game, everybody has players. We talk all the time about the parity around the country. You know, they've got excellent players, as everyone you play anymore does.
Bobby, you talked to the team about the fact that even though you didn't play pass defense the way you wanted, that you're actually, I guess you could say, you're one play away from being in that one-loss conversation.
Yeah, you know, as poor as it is, you know, you're still in the game, and that's what I said to them too after the game. That sure, we're all dissatisfied because we didn't feel we executed as well as we could, but it wasn't because not wanting to, not playing hard, and those kind of things. And I said as a coach, I appreciate that. I'm sitting here angry like everybody we didn't play well enough to win, but you know, that part of it's there, and so and to me, the fact that we still have a chance for the Big 12 championship is really special. That's a big deal.
Thanks.